Hello!
Hello!
Welcome to Shanty-Day number 52!
52.
Man,
Oh,
that's a lot of days.
it is a lot of days.
Yep.
It's almost 2 months worth.
Sure. I guess it depends on how many days are in the month. Like
Gotcha.
February is shorter than
That's true.
other months.
Yeah.
So I guess it depends, but
enough small talk.
okay. I'm Sky.
I'm Sagan.
And we're siblings. And we sing sea shanties apparently. When we are quarantined at home and among all sorts of other crazy things that we do. But yeah, so here we are and singing some sea shanties. And yeah, it's been kind of a weird day. It was sunny earlier, and then now it's
getting
like
gray. Well, we've got
gray
this supposedly this big old
yeah, we're supposed to get this
front.
crazy like snowstorm tomorrow into the next day. I don't know.
Ugh.
I mean, I don't know why we're surprised. We live in central New York, but yeah, kind of a weird thing.
But in honor of this unwelcome meteorological phenomenon.
Nice.
How's that for a
That's an interesting choice of a segue there.
That's why I picked this one
I'm
today.
not sure whether I'm offended by that or not.
Today's shanty is Banks of Newfoundland, which is basically about how much the trip up there sucks.
Not like the dog.
Right. No.
Which are adorable.
Yes. No, it's not about a bank staffed entirely by...
I was thinking how adorable that would be.
That would be super adorable, but it's not what the shanty is
I'm pretty
about.
sure there would be no business that would get done because people would just be like, oh, the entire time. Yeah.
No, it's true.
Yep.
But no, that's not what the shanty is about.
Okay.
So Banks of Newfoundland is actually it's sort of a mutation of it's both a capstan shanty and a four-bitter. That's a sort of a mutation of a shore ballad called Van Diemen's Land or Diamond's Land, Diemen, Van Diemen's Land, I think.
Sure.
Yeah. In winter the run west across the ocean from Liverpool or other way. From Liverpool, the other Liverpool,
right, England,
to New York it was through some really, really just absolutely awful weather. And that's basically what the shanty is about those
how much the weather sucks.
Yeah, those hard driving conditions getting through I would
say we at least can like be in our
I was gonna say we can close our window.
Yeah, but like there was no way that these folks were escaping any of that.
No, and this is why it's important when you got that month's advance to spend it on
things that would protect you.
Yes, on things that would protect you on warm clothing, because you would not get that.
Yep.
That was not provided to you on board.
Yikes.
Yeah. So just one other little bit before we actually get into it. So there's talking about reefing, which is actually something that's come up all the way back to Fish in the Sea, where we talked about reefs, the top sail.
That's the first couple of weeks.
Yes, it was. So reefing it's the means of reducing the area of a sail. It's basically like rolling back the edge, which helps with control in really strong winds, which is pretty much all they had to deal with on that westward journey. So when they're talking about reefing, that's what it's about. It doesn't actually have anything to do with
like a coral reef or
anything. No, it's not about coral reef or anything like that.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so we also have a special surprise for you, which is it's been 52 51 episodes. But she's finally going to get to call a shanty.
Sure, why not? This is good. It's good learning process for me. I don't really call that all that often, although it's fun to do it.
She has 2 degrees, but neither of them are in shanty calling.
No, so they are definitely not in shanty calling.
It's about time she really started pulling her weight in this video series.
It's true. Yeah, I'm basically dead weight on this channel. So yeah, happy to be able to finally sort of
contribute.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how well I actually contribute here in a second, but
so this version, well, we'll do the chorus first.
Yeah. So as a reminder, the lyrics are down below, and that is why we're in a weird configuration here today, is because
Now the lyrics
can
are on this side instead of this
so
side.
that I can see them.
Yeah, if you've been watching the series and you
to get a
occasionally
little
see me
older.
like looking that way and slightly down with like this panicked expression on my face when I'm calling, it's because I'm looking at the lyrics. Because
So
like
today
I
you'll
can't.
get to see me look this way and down, and
Yes,
also look
it's
slightly
not-
panicked or a
it's-
lot panicked.
Yeah, it's not that there's like something awful that's perpetually stalking
Well,
us while we're recording these videos, and we're like constantly
the
looking down
accurate
to like see
lyrics
if
are
it's
always
moved.
stalking all of
That's
us.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. But you know, but it's not. No, there's like nothing here in the apartment with us that like if we don't stop, like if we stop looking at it for a certain period of time, like it'll try to kill us. Like it's not something like that. I don't know why you would think it was something like that. There's definitely nothing in this apartment that fits that description. Anyway, so Sky, would you demonstrate the chorus for us?
Sure. So the chorus again, lyrics down below. So the chorus goes, "We'll scrape her and we'll scrub her with holy stone and sand, for there blows some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland."
And it is historically accurate to mispronounce it as Newfoundland instead of Newfoundland.
Yeah,
which
well,
is how
right.
it's usually pronounced.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sort of this setting of the shanty that we're doing was originally done by, or at least the version that I'm familiar with, we're familiar with, is done by a group called the Longest Johns.
Shout out to the Longest Johns.
Shout out to the Longest Johns,
awesome.
As well as the Norfolk Broads, who also do the shanty, and one of the members is in both groups. So there's a cool little harmony part that I'm gonna pick up, and that's not the entire reason why she's calling, just so I can do the harmony part. But that was a big part of it.
But appreciate the inspiration, because the woman that calls on this particular song on their recording is amazing. She has an incredible just folk kind of a set. Like it's
kind of a beast.
Amazing.
Honestly.
Yeah, she is a beast. And the Longest Johns are awesome. We've linked a bunch of their stuff already. So, but shout out to them. Yeah, so we'll do a little shanty singing.
Sure.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Oh no.
You can do it. I believe in you.
We'll see if I can get all these words in. That is
There are a lot of words. It does get kind of wordy, but
yeah.
You've sung the Messiah. You're fine.
Yeah, melismas are different.
Are they?
Yeah, because it's less words with more notes as opposed to
no, but like we've been on like the
like yeah, but that's all on one word though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of the time. That's what I say.
My vowels migrate all the time, so it's basically like I'm just saying the whole alphabet. Shout out to Dr. Warren.
I was just saying, Dr. Warren watches these videos, right?
That was specifically for his entertainment.
Oh, no.
And for the entertainment of anybody else who's sung the Messiah with us.
Sorry.
Or like just in general.
Yeah,
we're not sorry. I'm not sorry in the slightest.
I'm not sorry at all.
I'm not sorry at all, Cheryl. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Me bully boys of Liverpool, I'll have you to beware. When you sail in the packet ship, no dungaree jumpers wear, but have a big monkey jacket already to your hands, for there blows some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. We'll scrape her and we'll scrub her with holy stone and sand, for there blows some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. There was Jack Lynch from Ballynahinch, Mike Murphy, and some more. I'll tell you, well, they suffered like hell on the way to Baltimore. They pawned their gear in Liverpool, they sailed as they did stand, and there blows some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. We'll scrape her and we'll scrub her with holy stone and sand, for there blows some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. The mate, he stood on the forecastle head and loudly he did roar, Now rattle her in me lucky lines, we're bound for America's shore.
America
Go wash
shore.
the mud off a dead man's face and heave to beat the bands.
For they blow some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland.
We'll scrape her and we'll scrub her with holy stone and sand.
For they blow some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland.
So it's reef and reef, me boys, with the canvas frozen hot. It's mountain pass every mother's son on a 90-foot topsail yard.
The topsail
Never mind about boots or skins, but hollow you'll be damned.
For they blow some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland.
We'll scrape her and we'll scrub her with holy stone and sand.
For they blow some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland.
And now we're off the hook, me boys, and the lands are white with snow. But soon we'll see the pay table and have all the night below. And on the docks come down in frocks, them holy girls will stand. Or pretty. Say it's warmer with me than night on the sea on the banks of Newfoundland. We'll scrape her and we'll scrub her with holy stone and sand.
For they blow some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland.
We'll scrape her and we'll scrub her with holy stone and sand.
For they blow some cold nor'westers on the banks of Newfoundland. Hey! You did it!
Hey,
Yeah!
yeah. So that's a fun one. And I got most of the words.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah, if you're following along,
95.
it's like,
That's a 95%
I was
on
gonna give it
rock
like
bands.
92%.
No, that's like a
but
95% on
it's
Shanty
close.
Hero.
Yeah. You know, but it's fun though.
It is.
Yeah.
No, it's a
absolutely.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's got this sort of like this almost sort of like this off kilter sort of drunken feel to it.
Yeah.
Like it's
Or
almost,
like a rocking on the sea. Oh
yeah,
my
rocking,
god.
yeah, rocking
The
on the sea.
weather
Yeah,
sucks.
almost this just a little bit of like I don't know. I don't even know what the right word is
Yeah.
for it. That sort of that minor key like menace. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
Kind of sassy almost.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. No, I like it a lot. This will not be the last Shanty you call, but I will
Okay.
give you an easier one with less words next time. Or
Why we
maybe
started
I
with
won't.
this one, I don't know. But it's
Well,
fine.
because once you like get dumped in the deep end, like everything else afterwards is easy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I had fun. I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
I had fun
So,
too.
whatever. Yeah. So don't be afraid to call along with us, I would say. You know, once you get the sort of how it goes, don't be afraid to call along with us. You know, we're just making it up as we go along to our best of our abilities too. So don't be afraid to jump in and do some calling. We unfortunately won't hear you unless you send us a video of you
That's
calling
right. If you
along with
do
one of our
send-
videos, or
Oh,
just
yeah.
calling, on your own. That would be cool too. We'd love to
Yeah.
hear what you guys are doing at home. That'd be awesome. But yeah, so don't be afraid. Just go for it. It's okay to make mistakes. That's how life goes.
Yeah, what was it? What was it Miss Frizzle said?
Take chances, make mistakes, get messy.
Yeah. Magic school bus,
Yep.
baby.
Miss Frizzle
what
was
it's all
always
about.
correct.
That's correct.
Yep. So yeah, that's your shanty for the day. We'll be back again tomorrow with more entertainment.
No, I believe this is entertainment.
Well, we're entertained by
We
it. I don't
are
know if
entertained
anyone
by it.
else
You
is
know.
or not. Here we are. But we love you guys. Thanks for putting up with us and for viewing. And we'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye. It's my
Look,
turn.
you get to push the button.
I get to put the button. Yeah!